Good morning, everybody. It's Emily here from Phoenix Gateway. How are we today? I'm here to do a general weekly read for the week of March 6th to the 12th. And yes, we're already in March and this year is already flying. We also have a full moon on 6th and 7th. So we've got it coming up now. And before I actually get into the reading, I just like to show you my liquid alchemy in a bottle, or my lab product, which are high vibrational frequencies that have been created to nurture, balance and heal the mind, body and soul. They can be ingested, but if you can't ingest them, you can carry the bottle, you can put it in your food, you can put it in your bath, you can put it in your water. You can do so many things with it. If you go onto my website, www.phoenixgateway.com.au, you will be able to download the PDF from the homepage, and you can have a look at how to work with them on there. The cards that I am working with today are my Sacred Geometry Healing card deck. They are back in stock, which is fabulous. They're already on their third reprint, which is amazing. Very proud of this deck. So if you purchase them through me, I will personally sign all cards for you. The other thing, just before I get into this reading, is I'd like to mention the amazing tour that I have coming up in October of this year, 2023. From the 9th to the 23rd, I am running this tour with Youssef Ouyan in Egypt. I am absolutely ecstatic and I cannot wait to go. You will find the details again on my website, www.phoenixgateway.com.au. But I also have a website just solely dedicated to tours, which is www.seedofthesoul.com. I will have all links in the description that goes with this video as well. I'm going to start this reading now, and I just want to say I felt really excited actually when I just started to hone into what this reading is about. The words that come to me, or that came to me, are let the magic begin. And it just really excites me to hear that, because I know there's a lot going on in this world. And things have been really tough. I really get that. But the fact is that all change has to come from within ourselves first and foremost. And when I was going to get my cards, the other thing I grabbed was this. And this is the last template I ever created, called Seed of the Soul, which is the seed of eternal existence. I have a full write-up on this. Again, on either of my web pages, you will find it. And it goes into the scientific aspects of what I've created, but it's understanding that every aspect of who we are, every aspect of existence universally, the stars, they are all within our cellular makeup. It is already within us. That knowledge, that wisdom that we are looking for is within us, and we can access that. Okay, we go within, we can access it. It is about the seed. It's about being able to grab that seed. It's about being able to start opening it up as you're nurturing that seed to gain what you need in terms of information. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. To create that amazing divine magic within your own life. And really, this is where we're going. You know, this is what we're heading towards. And it's it's all about spirituality, the esoteric aspects of who we are, where it's as above, so below. It's what's within and what's going on the outer. And we're seeing that these changes are occurring. They're not just changing within us, and I just feel it's really important to say that the changes that we go through aren't necessarily easy. For some, they are really, really difficult. They are a true crisis. But I always say for every crisis, there is a gift, okay? Each one of us is going to experience this awakening aspect, this magic to happen, but it's going to come in different forms, whether it is in lessons that we're learning, or we're just having these aha moments, these, this true wisdom that is channeled through us because we're aligned and we're balanced and we're truly listening to what is coming through. And the same is happening to the earth and to Mother Gaia. And what we're seeing, look, I do believe that there are big aspects of this that are actually controlled, unfortunately, on a very big scale. But at the same time, as we go through changes, so does Mother Earth. And there are going to be also those aspects of earthquakes or tsunamis. And there are going to be major shifts within our world as well, as she prepares for the next stage, stage of her development and expansion. Okay, so even, each one of us is doing this. Each one of us is expanding on a very big level. And it's really, really important, to go within and to find that seed and work with this seed. And this was created just before I went to Egypt for the very first time, the seed of the soul, the seed of eternal existence. Okay, and what I find is so special about going to Egypt is that when we go, it activates aspects of self. It activates those seeds for that growth to occur, and that is what is so special. Okay, so let's grab some cards for the week. Let's see what does come through with this reading. All right. Let's see cards, please, and thank you. Some cards. Usually they, whoop, there they go. First one. And it's exactly what I was talking about. Balance is, can't even hold it. Balance is key. And this is very, very important for us to maintain on all levels, okay? Be very aware of where you're sitting, day to day, on how you're feeling, what you are feeling, what are your triggers, what do you need to work on, what do you need to release. And interestingly enough, around March 20th is the equinox, the autumn equinox here, spring equinox in the northern hemisphere, okay? And that is all about balance. Okay, cards, please, and thank you. Let's see what comes through. I'm going to take this. Shapeshifter, the inner knowledge, the ancient wisdom. Again, aspects of what I have also been talking about. All right. What is so beautiful is this, is that we do go within. It's knowing that we, every one of our cells is also geometry. And geometry stores memory from the cellular makeup to the water within our bodies. And when we are in balance, when we're looking after ourselves, mind, body, spirit, okay, watching what we ingest as well, it is amazing to know what we will be able to actually unlock. We have the keys to unlock all the ancient wisdom, all that ancient knowledge that lies within ourselves. And it's knowing that we can shapeshift. We're shape-shifting on an energetic level. We're changing our aspect of consciousness, okay? And when we're able to lift our vibration, change our frequency, we can then get into another level, another density, another level of reality that we can pull the information that we need. Okay, let's have another card. Rebirth. And it's exactly, oh, sorry, I don't read upside down. But rebirth, okay? Rebirth is all working with snake energy. It's all the snake medicine that we're here to work with. It's knowing that we're here to transform. We're here to transcend. We're here to reweave and reactivate every aspect of ourselves. And know that as we're doing that inner work, so the more aware, the more conscious we are. Awareness is consciousness, okay? The more woke that we are on many, many levels, we understand the work that we need to do within ourselves, the changes we need to do within ourselves to allow that seed of the soul, that seed to start that growth process on another level of frequency, okay? And what we're doing with ourselves is also, as I said, what's happening on Mother Earth and the changes that she needs to implement as well, as we, transcend together, or ascend and ascend and shift, these frequencies. And it's not always going to be easy, It's not all about just, lollipops and butterflies, and, there are other aspects that are there that need to occur, that dark night of the soul, those harsh moments, they do come into play. But at the end of the day, there is always balance, because the dark needs the light as the light needs the dark, okay? And this is helping us to create the magic, right? Let the magic begin. And I'm not huge on astrology. I'm still trying to understand aspects of it, but I believe that Saturn is coming into Pisces. And from the bit of reading I've done, which also makes sense to my reading, is that it's about actually honing into that spirituality aspect. That's on the most basic of levels, me saying anything, because it's not my domain to talk about it. But I thought that was really, really interesting, because I think we're going to have those aha moments. We're going to be able to see things on a much deeper, esoteric level. I'll pull a couple more cards. Okay. I'm going to go through this. This is the Believe. A very heart-centered we have here. Beautiful. It's, holding on to a belief system, but allowing that belief system to become so true to self that you manifest everything that you want to create within your physical reality, okay? Do not ever stop believing and having faith, because what we put out there is what we create. The 963, the solfeggio frequency of 963, 9 plus 6 plus 3 is an 18, 1 plus 8 is a 9, okay? This is part of the 9 triangle. 9 is all about endings and completion as well. But this is all about the I am frequency. Who you are, your true divine self, your connection to source. This is absolutely beautiful and a gorgeous, gorgeous solfeggio frequency to work with as well. I'm going to actually take these two and then we'll leave it there. There's a few solfeggio frequencies. These are all part of the triangle of 6, because the triangles are the 3, the 6, and the 9. Okay, and if you have my book, if you have my deck in the book, I go through the solfeggio frequencies and what they are about. all right? But you've got the 285, okay? So this, the 285 is the optimal health and well-being. And this is why it's so important to have that balance within ourselves of mind, body, and spirit. We need to make sure that we look after ourselves 100%. And I personally have been going through a lot of shifts and changes and aspects of myself that, you know, have been quite difficult in terms of physical ailments. But in my mind, I do believe that I am healed. It is just something that needs to take time, and I need to trust that what I am doing at this present moment is what's going to help me on such a huge level. And it will be the same for you as well. But at the end, the 528 is the miracle frequency, okay? The 528 is the miracle frequency. It is all about transformation and miracles. This particular frequency is used to heal our DNA, but it is also one of unconditional love and beauty. Okay? Absolutely love it. One of my favorites. I can never remember it off by heart, but to close up, I'm just going to go to the page of the 528. All right? Because there's one thing I just like to read before I finish. And it's by Leonard Horowitz from his book, Leonard Horowitz. He says the 528 hertz is a frequency that is central to the musical mathematical matrix of creation. Everything is connected from heaven to earth. It is said that these frequencies were used by the high priests and priestesses to manifest miracles and produce blessings. From his book, the book of 528, The Prosperity Key of Love, speaks in depth of the secrets and miracles of the 528 hertz. Horowitz says that music is the universal language, love is the universal healer, and water is the universal solvent. When you put all these together, you get the best kept secret. Wherever you are this week, wherever you're at, much love to you. Be mindful of your thoughts, be mindful of your actions, okay? And best of all, just create that balance that's needed for you, for your mind, body, and soul. Big love for you this week. Bye.